your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life.
In Hawaii, peacock grouper are super invasive and destructive, so it's great to get them off the reef. In my last video, I composted a few of these that I had caught. On occasion, I'll bag an octopus, and after disbanding it, I'll put it on the end of my spear to attract other predatory fish. And this worked almost immediately when this leatherback jack or lai came right at me and I took the shot. Leatherback are known to be great eating fish. The reason they're called leatherback is because they have this leathery skin that's super reflective. And I'm thinking of putting that leathery skin to good use later in this video. Octopus have a reputation of being a fairly smart animal. Sometimes I've even wondered, are they really that smart, or do they just kind of do stuff instinctively that kind of look smart? Scientists have seen octopus solve mazes, and they've also witnessed them complete a task in order to get food as a reward in return. Recently, I saw a video online where a pet octopus was put inside of a jar with the lid closed. And then the octopus unscrewed the lid of the jar and let himself out. We're around octopus all the time while spearfishing, so this got me thinking of trying a jar experiment of my own. I caught my first octopus test subject. It was a pretty small baby octopus, but who knows, maybe it'll be the smartest. Unfortunately, this octopus really wasn't making progress on the lid and didn't seem like he was ever going to exit if I didn't let him out. So after a few minutes, I undid the lid and he swam off. Next up, I found a medium-large octopus, and I had a good feeling about this one. It was super strong. Like, when it wanted to, it could squeeze my arm with a good 10 to 20 pounds of force. It takes most octopus like a minute of holding on to them and letting them know that I'm not a threat, and then they just completely chill out. This one was sticking its tentacles out of the holes that I had drilled in the lid, and I was thinking that any minute now it's just going to use those tentacles to unscrew it. By the way, the lid really isn't on there very tight. It's pretty loose. Unfortunately, this octopus wasn't taking the lid off. Maybe if I visited like the same octopus every day for a week or something, I'd be able to maybe train it to take the lid off over time. Who knows? The third and final octopus challenger was a Mondo octopus. I had to get some lead from my dive belt and put it in the bottom of the jar just to help this jar stay in place. This octopus barely fit inside the jar. Octopus don't get claustrophobic like you or I might. They literally live in small holes all across the reef. It's mind-blowing how well like a big octopus will fit inside like one of the smallest holes. An eel showed up right here and it was trying to figure out how it could get at him. And I didn't want the octopus to feel like it was being hunted, so I had to scare the eel away a few times. After a few minutes in the jar, I ended up loosening the lid and setting this one on its way. But right when I thought the experiment of witnessing an octopus being super highly intelligent had failed, check this out. The octopus suctioned the lid to one of its arms and used it as a shield. For a second, I thought it had forgotten to let go of the lid, but then you can clearly see that it continued to carry the lid with it as it was going along, and it was like protecting its body and its head. This is an old fishing lure that I've decided to try to reskin today with the dried out skin from that Leatherback Jack, the lie. This fish skin is so reflective, and I think that if I glue it onto my old lure, it might actually be effective at catching fish again. I've carefully cut out some of the skin to size, and now I'm going to try to stick it onto the lure, and then I'll coat the whole skin with some spray-on resin to sort of give an extra shiny coating and also increase the lifespan of the lure itself. I think this is coming together really nicely. I like the glossy resin coating. What do you guys think? All right, so today we're making a poke bowl. Not even like regular poke, but a poke bowl means we have rice on the bottom and really fresh ingredients on top. But the most important thing with poke is the fish. The fish has to taste awesome, and it's the main star of the show. So we're actually gonna use a poke marinade that's pre-made like this. So I don't have to make, mix a whole bunch of different ingredients. This is just pre-made, super fast and easy. And then on top of the poke bowl, I've got the Japanese mayonnaise and a couple other cool ingredients, so let's get at it. All right, so I'm gonna go in for a bite to begin with, just with the fish and a bit of the marinade, maybe a piece of onion. That's really good. Very super fresh tasting. I think I got some sesame seeds in there too, because I think I tasted a bit of that. Super good. I'm gonna try to load up a spoonful here with just a bit of everything from the poke bowl. All right, there we go. Yeah, everything here tastes really good. You know, it all goes together really well. The flavors, cucumber, the avocado, the fish, the ginger, the rice, it totally goes together. So there's nothing there that really shouldn't be there, if that makes sense. Really good. I'd say this is a success for sure. Thanks so much for watching another episode of AwesomeBlue. If you guys want to see more, please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you on the next one.
If you like watching AwesomeBlue, hit subscribe and thumbs up too. Exploring the ocean, swimming with sharks, shooting big fish, hit it right on the mark. Share our channel with your friends, watch every video until the end. Our passion, spending time, finding different ways just to blow your mind. Are you ready? Let's go. Watch a video, best place you know on this AwesomeBlue show.